So last video, we went and got a loan. And we owe 3,000 credits. I have more than that now. After lots of trading, I went out and bought a bunch of stuff and then, did the merchant life for a little bit, made some profits. I like it. We also bought some medical supplies. And those medical supplies go into the medicine cabinet, which is right here. And once that happens, the medicine cabinet then produces these pills. ISP. Interstellar sickness pills. We can use this to make that long journey. So I'm liking that. We also got 2 new crew members. I have now renamed those 2 new crew members using, again, the pool of names that are in that Space Haven names channel in our Discord server for my members and patrons to see. So now we have Carl Nash. Welcome to the team, Carl Nash. Great miner. Really good potential for weapons. You have 3 carrying capacity. You're a lot of my logistics for now, but I'm going to take you on some away teams and stuff because I think getting this weapons training up is a really good thing. So we're going to work on that too a little bit. And then we have Will Stewart. Now, I have a Will and a William. That might get a little confusing. However, Will has a nickname, if you will, called Raven. So what I'm actually going to do is just change your name to Raven Stewart. That's going to make it a little less complicated for me. So there you go, Raven. Welcome in. You won't be doing any industry work, but you're a great researcher, like sick research skills. So you're going to be doing that a lot there too. Okay, for this, what I want to be doing here, it looks like our shuttle is still doing some stuff over here, but I think it's almost done. Yeah, they just have a few extra things to wrap up, looks like, and then we'll be good to go. I'd like to get to the point where we can get body storages and stuff. I also really like to clear my throat. So body storage right here. I'd like to get that going. And part of me actually thinks maybe we'll do it over here near the hospital could be a good idea. And we can also get our composter and stuff over here too. So I'm going to do that, and that's going to allow me to get like the crawler corpses and the human corpses and stuff. We can then put them in this storage, and then later on we'll have the composter. We'll be able to get some stuff for meat and everything there for it. So why don't we place this? I think we'll go this direction. I want to leave room for another point defense too, and I'm wondering if I don't think it's going to fit there. This is too wide though, so I think it can actually fit there. Yeah, so tell you what, why don't I'm going to plan on the point defense being here, I think. Just really quick on this. So -10 to leisure, -10 to sleep. We obviously have to wall this off. So when all this stuff goes in, we're going to wall it off. We're going to say probably like that, and then we'll have a door in from this side. So why don't I plan for a point defense to be here? We're not going to actually commit any resources to it now, but we'll plan that out for now. And then we're going to get our storage. This is 4 info blocks, though. It's a lot. I don't think it's the right time for it. But I'm going to put this over here like this. This is where we're going to store the bodies. So when something dies or we bring back something that's dead, we'll stick it over there. Okay. The other thing I need to look at for the future here is a prison area. I need some prison cells. And I think I need to extend my hull. I'm hoping that now that I've reloaded the game, it'll let me do that. Let me see. Does it let me do that? Well, I would need to move the ship further forward from here. I think this is probably the front of the ship. I don't think I need to go any further than this. I have enough room for another bedroom in here, so that's probably fine. Eventually, maybe getting people in their own bedrooms is a good idea. But for now, I think it's okay. And then we have to keep in mind that very soon we're going to have the energy refinery. And this is going to be really huge. Specifically for this part, it's not going to help us much with the Energium for now, because I don't have the X1 power generator. That's a couple of researches away. I need to have this before I have this. But the biggest thing for this is that I can use this energy refinery, which I have the resources to build right now. So when this research completes, this is the next thing to build. I'm not sure where it's going to go, but it looks to me like 1, 2, 3 blocks wide. So it looks like it's a 3x3 with this extra spit here. So, but I want to do this, right? We need a 5 industry skill person to create essentially 2 hyperfuel from 1 Hyperium. It's very good. So we have like 20 hyperfuel worth right there already in storage. And then 3, right? 1, 2, 3. So it could fit right here. And actually could probably fit right here with the walkway being right there. So I could extend it this way if it'll let me, which I don't think it will because, yeah, engines. So what I probably want to do is expand the back part of the ship a little bit more, get more industry going, and then have a section here that kind of comes off from this. And then we'll basically do another one of these, or at least another one of these. But we'll do it right after the engine so that we can have another 2. So it'll be like engine, 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 engine. And then the middle of the ship doesn't have any engines. The only other solution is to move this a little bit further out and then switch to where the airlock is over here, which is something I am considering doing, is getting the airlock off the back of the ship, but it's fine. Could put the airlock here too. Kind of creates like a nice little hallway there. And I looked into the game a little bit more, right? I don't want to play super blind because I know we're on a hard difficulty here. So I am kind of looking into some things as I go, okay? And one of the things I'm learning as I'm looking into certain things is that you can be boarded. I thought that was a thing, but I've never experienced it, but you can be boarded. I'm assuming if you're going to be boarded, they're coming through the airlock. And so now I'm thinking, okay, where do I want to fight if they're boarding me? So that's another thing to think about. And like RimWorld, having some kind of a narrow choke point where we can all shoot at it sounds like a good idea. So I'm thinking of all these things. I'm not sure when we're going to have to experience them. It's another thing I could do is put the airlock right at the very tip and have this be the long kill zone. But like that's right where they're sleeping. And I'd rather keep all the business on this side and the leisure on this side. So it's up in the air. But I can put the airlock here pretty easily. Body storage, everything being right here. It's something I can do pretty easily. Anyway, once this shuttle is back, I think we need to leave. So why don't we go ahead and hyper jump. We'll queue that up. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and get this party started. So the task today with this jump, this is our first jump with these new engines. So we have Derelicts in this section. There's actually 3 of them we haven't explored yet. So we haven't done this one yet. We haven't done this one yet. And we haven't done this one yet. And I think on our way back to this sector, which is where we need to go in order to pay off our debts. Okay, so we borrowed money. I forget which sector it was. I want to say it's the trading station. We borrowed money and we need to pay it back. So this is not like 3,000 credits that's ours, all right? Basically 500 of these credits are ours. But we have a lot of stuff to show for it, so it's nice. So I think what I want to do is we're going to go back to this derelict here. We're going to mine some stuff. We're going to take this derelict down. Then I'm going to come down to the prison station. I don't think there's any reason to stop here. They'd have medical services, so maybe if we get damaged or hurt or whatever, we can maybe use those, but probably not. I'm going to get this derelict here, then come down to this one, get this one, then get this one, and then we're going to head straight over. We've already gotten that one. So we're going to straight over, pay our debts, and then we can go to the task on our way back, basically. So I'm trying to be a little more efficient with where I'm traveling and making sure that I'm, getting things that matter. We might want to take a look at maybe getting this stuff over here. There's a scannable sector. Once we have a scanner, my understanding is that the scannable sectors, if you scan them, it can sometimes reveal another path somewhere. So you can get some stuff that way. So I don't know what this one would be scannable for, but in any case, we're going to go this way and this way. And then this tells me how many jumps I have. So I have 20 jumps remaining. And so I can go from here. If I don't get any Hyperium or anything from that spot, then we have 1, 2, we don't get anything, 3, don't have anything, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have plenty of jumps, and hopefully we can get the energy conversion soon because we have lots of Hyperium. We're no longer using this to jump. So this should stay 10 all the time, and then we can convert it as we go, okay? So let's drop out here. We have a little bit of ice there, but we're really focused on this. This is a Slavers Guild derelict. Interesting. Why don't we move ourselves forward just a tad bit in the square? I think that's the front of my ship for now. I do want to allow this to be a little bit bigger. And can we, yeah, expand this a little bit. I want to have this be about, let's put it about there. Give me some extra space. So we'll apply that and then stick you right over here. So we're kind of getting ourselves bigger, getting our canvas a little bit bigger. We'll put it a little bit further this way. I'm trying to figure out like where the asteroids are going to come from. I have no idea, but let's put it here for now. Okay, cool. So now I should be able to build further out. And we can see this is the airlock, but I'm no longer prohibited from building right here. So reloading the game did help, it looks like. So what I want to do, I think, is just move this back a little bit further. And if I do that and then this, and it's going to look a little weird. Initially, this is actually lined up with the other side. It'll look a little weird initially, but what I'm hoping to do is take this airlock and move it down here. So just kind of keep shifting the airlock. And then we can make a choke point here for boarding parties. And then I can have all my machines and stuff back there. But I'm just kind of trying to figure out where I want this stuff to be. And I can't build until the airlock is gone. So that's what I'm thinking about. So we don't have a lot of hull blocks at the moment. So I don't want to commit to a lot. But if I can commit to at least this part, I'd be happy with that for now. All right, so we're going to try to build that. And then we have all these things to mine. So we're going to go ahead and mark all those things to mine. And then I need my boarding party to go over and get this derelict here. So got some open spaces here. If there's crawlers, this will be a very easy thing. But we have better weapons now. So Carl, you have been told to equip a stun pistol. I have 2 stun pistols. I'm not planning to sell them. Planning to equip them. I'll sell weapons if everybody is equipped with one. I think if people are standing around without any weapons, it's kind of irresponsible for me to sell it and not have them equipped with something if I can help it. So in case of getting boarded. So Carl's going to have a stun pistol. Same thing with Raven. He's been told to grab one too because I have 2 in storage. Chris has the new SMG. So that's neat. It's medium quality. And I need an item workbench to repair this. It is in... I don't know. It's got a 7% jam chance. Its accuracy is reduced. So that's not great, but I can counteract that a little bit by crouching. And then William has the stun rifle, which has a plus 10% to accuracy. And his accuracy is already great at 85%. So essentially, like this is, I think this is with the stun rifle. Yeah. So his accuracy with this weapon is 85%. Chris's accuracy is now 56 because of the SMG. It's taking it down. But that's okay. Because the SMG is going to hit. I'm sure of it. He'll definitely hit. Anyone have anything in their pockets? Yeah, so I want to empty our pockets if we can. Starfarer is in the bathroom. Let's have Starfarer. Is there a way for me to directly tell them to take these items and place them in storage? I haven't seen that. And so all I've been doing is just popping them into like on the ground here. If I put the breaching charge on the ground, there it is. We can probably see that she no longer has it. Yeah, so it's going to sit on the ground. I'm hoping somebody picks it up and puts it in storage. That's what I'm hoping for there. And then Raven, William, who has the other stuff in their pockets? I thought somebody else had stuff in their pockets. Yeah, Peter does. All right, so oxygen tank, we can drop that on the ground. And then one of these combat stims, we can drop that on the ground too. So somebody's just going to, pick them up and put them into storage somewhere, okay? That's the idea. Okay, I don't want you guys to go to bed. It looks like you're kind of preparing for that kind of thing, and I don't want you to. So we're going to say Chris. Also, I think I remember reading somewhere about making a team, but I don't know how to do that. So like I can hit like you're on team 1, you're on team 2, that kind of thing. And then I can just draft everyone with a hotkey. Okay, so I think I can't see it in the keybinds, but I think I figured it out. So I'm hitting Chris, and then I'm holding control while everybody's selected. So I'm going to go Peter, Starfarer, William. And if I hold control and hit 1, now what I think I can do is just hit 1, and they're all selected. So that's great. And then I can just do this and then draft them with that, which I can do as a hotkey, but I think I'd rather click that button. I'm fine with that. So now we have these 4 drafted, and I can put them into the shuttle like that. Over to the derelict, and let's hope that they are bugs. I'm going to go to the airlock first, though, because I want to prepare as if there are robots. And I don't want to be standing in the open, floating in space when we have robots. So, all right, here we go. Let's see what we get. If we see a robot, then we kill it with aggressive. Oh, there are bugs. Okay. Now, the good thing is we're actually close to this open space. So I can just walk over to that for now. There we go. And hopefully we can see them and they, you know, they die now. Might have to get somebody to bait them. Chris, you're up. You're my bait. Can he? I was going to say, can he actually hit you in the corner? That might have been possible. All right. Chris is going to be the bait. He's going to bring him over here if he can. We have human corpses. I feel like I want to actually build that now. It's not the facility that I wanted to prioritize. I want the energy storage, but the corpses, we can start storing them. I only have 4 info blocks, so I really need the energy conversion. It's not worth it. Yeah, get that SMG. Bang, bang, bang. All right, bop, bop, bop. We're going to have you stand at the end of this hallway and shoot him. Oh, is he not coming? He's a scaredy bug. Maybe if you get a little bit closer and he thinks, you got to give him hope, you know? And he's dead. Okay. There's another one here I think I just saw a glimpse of, and then there's 2 more down here. Gotta be careful going around the corner. All right, I guess I got a glimpse of maybe this corpse or something. Why don't we have everybody go back to the ship? You gonna come after me? I want to bring the ship over here. They're not gonna come out. I'm just keeping an eye on them right now. So you come over here now. I think there's a window here is how I can see them, but they don't have a means to walking out of here. I think they're trapped in this room. Yeah, and we can see 4 of them now. Yeah, they're trapped in here. Otherwise, they'd be coming after me already. Is there anything else this way? Okay, so we're going to, of course, get these guys out, and they're just going to start shooting. Is there anything else this direction? Oh, my gosh, there is. Okay, let's back up. We can go straight out to the open space right here. He is not coming. He's not following me. Interesting. Keep an eye on that. We're going to have you guys get out and then just float into the space and start shooting things. Keeping an eye on this. Yep. Keep going. We can see that guy. We're starting to shoot with the SMG. Start backing up. He's almost dead. Just shoot him from here. I don't know if you actually hit him or not. Back up. Nope, you didn't. He's got like basically no health, but if you don't hit him, then you didn't hit him. Yeah, we need to open this door. Oh, there he is. He's not coming towards me. There we go. I think that's it. It's just this bug now, and we should be able to shoot him from there. Yep. So is that everybody? No, there's still one down the hall. Here you go, Chris. Hold the line. Nicely done. All right. I think we're good now. That should be all of them. That was a lot of bugs. Don't want to get too cocky, though, you know? But I like fighting the bugs. They're way easier than the bots. No injuries, right? We don't want any injuries if we can help it. So let's head through here. I think that's probably all of them. Ah, my gosh. I just had to open my mouth, didn't I? No, keep going. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of the room. Just walk him this way. It's fine. Just walk him this way. It's cool. He's gonna retreat now if he can't get to me. So let's stay here and pretend that you can pretend he can get you. He's gonna come get you. There you go. All right, let's head this way. Starfarer at the front. We're getting a little bit tired, but most of the people here don't care too much about being in a suit. At least Starfarer doesn't. The hardworking ones don't. I think Peter was one of those guys, right? Peter is hardworking. Immune to wearing a suit. Requires fewer joy and idle activities than others. Yeah. And then it's not Raven. Who is it? William is antisocial. So it's just Peter. Yeah, it's just Peter and Starfarer that don't care. So everybody else probably doesn't want to be in a suit for very long. We want this thing. This is the thing we need right here. We want to make one of these. There it is. So we're going to undraft everybody there, and then we go ahead and get the stuff. So we'll leave the corpses for now, I guess. 2 more hyperfuel is great news. Yeah, right before we start being able to use it. That's awesome. And then these 2 bodies plus the crawler corpses, I want to be able to put them in storage. We have another ship coming in next turn. It says Cult of New Haven. It says they're unfriendly. So I don't know if this is the part where we're going to be getting boarded or not. But if we are, then they would be coming through here, right? So we want to be able to fight them. And I have no idea where to stand in order to fight them, but they're going to be here. If they board us, we'll see. An unfriendly ship sounds a lot like a ship that might, try to take us out. So we'll see. We have some point defenses, but those only work against like the asteroids and stuff. So probably what I'll do, since it doesn't seem like there's any other place that fits for it, is I'll probably take cover behind the storages here. We have like 4 spots here, maybe around this area. We can take cover here. And then pretty much everybody on the ship, I think, pretty much everybody has a weapon. I guess except for you. How many do we have? We have 1 stun pistol. We have no pistols. I don't think we have much of anything here. I guess it's just a symbol pistol or the stun pistol. And somebody else is supposed to have that. Raven has one now, so Carl never grabbed his. That's how that worked. Carl, what's your shooting skill? 51%. Jess is 57. She's capped out, and I'd like to get you some more experience. So, yeah, I want you to have that. So if they decide to try and board us, oh, there it is. Unfriendly is what it says. We're mining these rocks, trying to get the ice and the ores and such. It says, this is our sector. You are not welcome here. Ooh, we have micro breaches now, too. What happened? Did we not... looks like we didn't defend against the asteroids very well. We're just not doing a very good job of that. Maybe it's because the operations center is so far away. Maybe I should move that. Make it more central, but then maybe this room here, what I'm thinking is maybe our lounging room and our kitchen and stuff, we could maybe get that to be over here. And then our navigation stuff and our operations console could be more centrally located. It's a little easier to get to it. Or, we just don't have as many people going off the ship. We make sure that there are people here all the time. We have enough people to where I think that's probably a good idea. So why don't we say... Chris doesn't go Derelict, neither does William. All that is like once they come back, they stay here. But I have them in the initial party that's like raiding. I think maybe we can make it to where Nolan doesn't go. I'm noticing. I think maybe Carl doesn't go. We leave Carl off of Derelicts as well. Right, I guess we'll prioritize working here, but whatever. So we'll leave Carl here too. So there's always somebody in this ship is what we need. All right, so hopefully we can fix these micro breaches. Looks like we're fixing them. William, nice job. We have an oxygen problem. We might need more oxygen producers. Looking a little bit light on water, but all right. And then I'm just keeping an eye on the ship. I'm not sure how to tell if they're coming after me or not, but they're unfriendly, so I'm expecting them to do something. I just don't know how combat works with this, but we offer loans. Hail us. Okay, so they want me to hail them for a loan. Can I hail them? Will they talk to me? We're hailing. I'm on the operations console. Nope, I'm not, so I guess I can't. Operations offline. I would like to hail them. At least talk to them. Chris has +1 mining now, just now. Good. Oh, you're not talking to the Cult of New Haven. Okay, so trade is not allowed. No access to services. Power balance now. Don't want. You are weaker, it says. Okay. Well, I can't trade them. I can try to negotiate. I doubt that's going to work. Permission to trade, access to services. Yeah, so like they're really not just, they're not interested in talking to me. So I just have to keep an eye on them, I guess. And if they're going to board me, then I'll know it then. Humanity is proceeding as God intended, they say. Visionary. So that's an interesting rank. Okay, they decided to leave the sector, so I don't have to worry about it. It's good. Asteroids, on the other hand, man, I'm having a really hard time taking them down. We have lots and lots of micro breaches that are constantly happening, so I definitely need more point defense than I currently have. We still only have 4 info blocks. I wonder if that's because of my recycle priorities. If I take a look at this, it says 5. So if I was to remove that, oh, I don't want to do that. Infra scrap. I guess I have to remove that. We can say if you have less than 10, let's say. I want to keep that coming because I need more. And I actually have 9 infra scrap that I can start turning into that stuff. So I want more industry work to happen. I have a couple of people that are like 4.5 industry skill. We don't have anyone at 5. So even when this research completes, I won't be able to convert for the Hyperion. But we're still picking up more, the hyperfuel, still picking up more from the Derelicts. So that's fine. So we can jump 35 times now. I got plenty of stuff to jump. I am running it. I'm getting like closer to losing on this energy though. So I really do need to get going on that. I still have a lot from when I first bought it, but yeah, see, this is going to be another micro breach unless those shots are on target. Oh man, these tiny little pieces. How are we doing with this? Are we breaking this down? It's so close. I need to get out of here. Is it worth staying longer and risking more damage to the ship? There's a lot of logistics tasks too. There's still stuff that's sitting around. Carl should be mainly a logistics person. He's capped on industry anyway. So I think his task, unless I messed it up, Carl should be mostly logistics. Yeah, so he moves stuff around all day. And that's great. You know, he's got the 3 carrying capacity too, right? Yeah. So he's just moving stuff around all day. Love that. Okay, now in order to move this airlock, I actually have to build another one. I have to duplicate it, and then I can come over. So one of the things I'm thinking about doing is maybe just moving it to here. And then I can expand this even further out. I have a big old open place. I maybe have some more storage. Maybe just move this down. I kind of wanted it to stay in the center. So I can move it down and then delete the other one. But you can't delete this. You know, it won't let you dismantle unless you have another one to replace it. So you have to build 2 of them. I need to make an effort to do better with balancing food as well. So if you take a look at the settings from our kitchen, it says I have incomplete meals. That's because primarily we're doing root vegetables and fruits. The thing about this is that these guys need a balanced diet. They can get on and survive with this, but they will get malnourished. They need protein. And we're not getting a lot of protein here with fruits and vegetables, right? That just doesn't happen. So you need a healthy mix of everything. Artificial meat is a pretty big deal. We can get that into the meals. Big boost of protein would be nice. Nuts and seeds help a little bit, but that's mostly helping them with like their fat intake and stuff. But right now we're basically all carbs. There's some vitamins going on here. But if we want to get really healthy food, we need them to have some artificial meat and stuff too. Now to get the nuts and everything, I just need a person with 5 botany skill. And right now my best botanist is Raven. He is almost 5, so we're getting there. Very close to start being able to do that. I've queued up some additional grow beds around the outside of this room. So we can have, you know, the nuts and seeds and stuff in those grow beds, I guess. And then there's a little bit of space here for the CO2 thing once we get it. But that's kind of it right here as far as my grow room goes. If I need to expand this more, I'm not going to have a whole lot of space unless I just keep going that way, which I guess I could do, but meh, I'd rather not. But yeah, I'm going to start looking at that too. We have 7 days of food and like there's no artificial meat, and that's kind of the big thing I need. There's no nuts and seeds, kind of the big thing I need there. There was some space meals I thought I had. Maybe I sold them or maybe they already ate them. I think they probably already ate them. But yeah, there's that stuff to look at too. Energy refinery, we're currently at 76 out of 110 on the basic research. Everything else is done with it, so we're just waiting for the basic research. Should be pretty quick. Jess was working on it earlier. Raven's been told to work on it too, and he will. Yep, he's the best researcher as well, unfortunately. So my botanist is also the best researcher. So again, right here, 4 pips, almost 5 pips on botany, and then his research is higher than everybody else. Jess works on it. She tries at level 4, and she does a good job at level 4. The Starfarer is also level 4, and then Raven is just so much better at it. So yeah, we're cruising here. We're getting things done, and I think there's a little bit more hull to remove here, but I don't really care. I think it's time to move on to our next location. So with a little bit of exotic ore remaining, I don't think it's worth damage. That one right there is not going to hit me though, so that's good actually. We're on backup power somehow. Is this just because you didn't put any more energium into the thing? I think so. This is the part where it's like, I feel like I should have a storage for that. Is it right here though? Yeah. I mean, it's not that far. You just got to grab the energy and put it in here, you know? It isn't that far away. But we need to go. Yeah, because I don't want to get damaged anymore by these things. So I think we go. We just leave this behind. We're already actually mined out now. We're good. So let's queue this up for a jump. Or not. Man, that's slow. Who is this? Jess? I need some faster people on this. That is such a slow power up. Boom. Can't jump. Waiting for the navigator. Yeah, she decided to stop. Okay, Nolan, you're in position. Good. Jump. We're going to get out of this sector. Hopefully the next sector we go to doesn't have a huge, asteroid problem. Okay, so for this, we're going to head down and then over to this one. So I'm looking to get these derelicts taken care of. Yeah, and then we could, instead of going to this one, we could just take one jump straight to here from this spot. But we have a lot of jumps, actually. 27 jumps remaining. So we don't have to budget our jumps quite that extremely. And let's put ourselves right over here next to this. We don't have any asteroid problems here. Good. There's also some nuts and seeds just sitting in space. That's interesting. Okay, so now what I can do, just checking on people's energy. Looks like, yeah, they're actually awake now. So this is the time because team 1 is awake. So I go 1 draft. I like that much better. That's great. Let's go ahead and get you guys in. Drop what you're doing and let's get going. We don't have all day. I can't grab it right here. Yep, select this, and there's only one way in on this ship, so that's where we're going. Hopefully there's bugs. We're kind of out in the open in space here, so hopefully this is a bug ship, but we'll see. Okay, it says we're still on backup power. Now, I just don't get why that is. You have 50,000 backup power, though. But, like, there's plenty of energy in here, so all you have to do is just bring it in here. Somebody will do it. I'm sure of it. Okay. Trying to get my camera sorted here. Let's click this. And we want to get to here as soon as possible. There we go. All right, let's open this door really quick. Until we know what we're dealing with, we don't know what strategy to employ. All right, it's robots. All right, we're going to go ahead and crouch right here. Take it out. Hurry up. Shoot it. Oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch of them. We might need to retreat here. Hang on. Hold the line. We're getting some good explosions. We didn't quite get this one dead before it's going to sit there now. The stun gun doesn't seem to be doing much to this. All right, we have to evaluate things here a little bit. So it looks like Peter's getting hit kind of a lot. Got some wounds. We do have, medical stuff at home. I'm noticing that mostly the robots, their weapons seem to be taking down our energy more than our health. So I don't know if that's like their design. It seems to be targeting our energy, which is, I guess, okay. It just makes our people really tired, and I have to just be prepared to fall back. So let's open up this door really quick. So nothing else in here for now. If I want to go and get this, I can get it from here. Oh, that's it. Cool. Undraft then. Hang on. I need to figure out what that is. What is that? Nothing. Okay, fine. Boring. Fine. Let's go ahead and grab the stuff then. So we don't want the human stuff. There's some more energy. I like it. There's some meat. Love that too. Yep. And then we also want the salvage on this as well. So I've been kind of not focusing on the stuff that's low. Mostly just going after the stuff that's like high or better. And because I really need the hull blocks, I guess we'll go for hull scrap. Hull scrap takes a long time. You got to go all the way around and get the scrap on this, but I don't know if it's worth doing. The infra scrap is definitely better, though. I'm okay on tech blocks, too. You know what? Just grab it. It's fine. Just grab it. All right. So that is Derelict number 2 for the day. Yes. And we don't have any risks to us, really, with asteroids and stuff. So we can just chill here unless somebody comes into the sector. We're kind of good. All right, we're done with this system. So with this thing coming back with the final bits of the hull that we scrapped, I think it's time we go ahead and prepare the ship for hyperjump. And I think I've decided we are going to go after this derelict. We had 2 pretty smooth encounters there, so I think we can get one more in. I don't think it's too greedy to expect another one to work. We don't even have anyone sitting in a medical bed right now, so that's pretty good. I have to say it out loud, though, don't I? We're going to jinx it. There's our energy refinery. We're going after power capacity node here, which is a pretty quick research relative to the last one we just did. So it shouldn't be too difficult. And with that, we jump. And we head over to this one here. Oh, Exodus Fleet, weapons cache discovered, shop package, items package. I don't have enough prestige for that to care. Oh, hang on. They have a mission for you that's in our interest. Build a leisure station. Like the building the leisure station stuff, it feels kind of complicated. Maybe it isn't, but it pays really well if we could do it, you know, and then we get maybe some reputation with them too. I don't know if that's worth more than the money at this point. I think the money's probably better for me anyway. So we will need to rendezvous with this ship, which is way over there. We are going over there anyway, though. I mean, that's our trajectory, right? After we get this derelict, we're going that way. But we only have 14 days to get there, which is actually fine because we need to pay our loan in less time than that. So we need to be over there very soon. And then pick up the cargo. That's what we're going to have to do. And then we build the station. That's the part that I think is going to take too long to do. So build a leisure station 1 by 1. Is that it? 1 by 1? I don't think that's true. Cargo ports 1. Bed 5. We need 150 storage capacity, 80 power generation. We need a tools facility, a kitchen, toilet. So we just basically design a base on an asteroid kind of thing, which is kind of cool. You know, I'd love to do that. That seems great. No, never mind. It wants us to pick up everything in that. Okay, that's weird. So you pick up everything in that right system over there. But then you have to come all the way back to the left system to build it. So this is just a huge time commitment. And then on top of that, we need a cargo thing and we don't have one. So this is just straight up, no, we're not going to do that. Off we go to this way. Drop out. And then we head over here. Ooh, that looks like, it's like a pretty big ship, actually. Drop out there. Let's see what it is. Yeah, this is a pretty big establishment here at Android Collective, so we're probably going to see robots. And that's very large, so there might be a lot of bots there. We should be very, very careful, I think, is what I should be. Okay, so with that, we now have the ability to build this. The energy refinery. There's a hazardous gas output here for this. So maybe we do it over here near the gas scrubber. Maybe it's time to move this. If we move it over here, then I can build this out. Then I can put the energy refinery. I can actually move this back a little bit and put the energy refinery right here. Because I think this has gas output too, doesn't it? The ore. Where's that resource? No, just heat. The recycler has gas output. Oh. Okay, well, hang on. Maybe we... Okay, I think I figured it out. So I think what we'll do is this. We'll take the energy refinery. It can go here. Yes, it can go here. And then what we'll do is we'll move this gas scrubber right here. So we can start scrubbing the gas over this way. If this generates a lot of heat or smoke or whatever, then we'll have to do with that. But there is a thermal regulator right here next to it, so helping with that heat output. And then I also have a thermal regulator here, which is helping with the temperature and stuff here. I don't really want to put things too close together, but this only has a 1 heat output and this has a 3, so that's 4 total. And there's a regulator right next to it. I don't think we want to put anything else that generates heat in this spot. Actually, tools facility does too. So that's something to think about. And what about the hull? about the whole thing? Does that generate heat? No. We might have a little bit of a heat problem here. I might need another one of these thermal regulators. Why don't I get ahead of this? I'm going to get ahead of this by putting another one right here. Just to help with this. Just to help with all that heat that this is going to generate. All right, so we build this. And we want to set it to convert the Hyperium right away. So we're going to make hyperfuel. And I think we just do this continuous. Why don't we don't need to do it continuous. Like, let's say if we have less than 10 hyperfuel, then we make more. I think that's fine. We do not want to do the energy rod conversions because we can't use it yet. So we're going to leave that off. But that's going to be the task. Now, in order to do this, we need 5 industry. I don't yet have anyone with 5 industry. We're getting close. Pet has almost there. No, somebody else was closer. Yeah, Nolan's pretty close, about 4.5. And who else? I thought someone else was even closer than that. Looks like, no, it looks like it's just basically Peter and Nolan. Yeah, so Nolan just needs to go, and he's at 116% learning rate versus 108 for Pat. Yeah, so I think Nolan's probably the first person that can do that. So once we get going, I'm not sure how we lost Hyperium. Oh, they probably put it in there, didn't they? Did they put it inside? Yeah, it's already designated. It's on its way in. That's what that is. So we lost 1 Hyperium because they're on their way to put it in here. But Nolan's still doing this stuff anyway, right? He's doing the recycler stuff, so he's gaining experience in this as we speak. So he has 1820 out of 3850, and then there's 1821. So he's getting experience right now. Okay, boarding team, are we ready to go? Yeah, I think we're ready. Let's do this. Let's get this done. So I want to put you in here. This is our last derelict in this system. And why don't we start over here? We'll start with this little spot here just to see what we're dealing with. I don't want to start in this big wide open area yet. I want to see what we're dealing with first. So let's get in here. And we'll open this door carefully. See what we see. Still nothing. Pop into that door if we can, please. Okay, so nothing so far. That's good news. Nothing found there. Let's make our way. Oh, well, it's shooting us from a long distance. Let's back up. Back up, back up. Yeah, there's a couple of them over there now. So we can see that we're definitely going to have a fight on that side. Now, I think maybe we can get here and then crouch. Yeah, we should be able to shoot them from this. This is a really long distance fight, and I think I like their odds of hitting me better than my odds of hitting them. But maybe not. Let's see. We're landing some hits. One of them's getting a little bit closer. We got one of them. Hey, that's cool. We got this wall in our way. No, he's going to reposition. I think he's probably going to get into right here. Just stay crouched. There we go. Unleash on him. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. I think we can proceed up. Oh, shit. Get down. Fire. Ooh, man, almost. One spurt almost did it. So that's a burn wound, right? So we're getting these little burn wounds, and it doesn't really take down our health much. But it is reducing our energy. So it's kind of like they're going to pass out. We shot at something else just now. I want to get down and see. Okay. Let's progress a little bit. Just a little bit. I want to be cautious. Where can our ship go from here? Let's bring it to us over here on this side. It's a big base. Just in case one floats into our line of sight here. Let's wait for our craft to get over here. Okay, we'll proceed on foot. Not floating. Want to keep a stable ground just for more accurate shots. They can fly. We can fly too, but like they don't get penalized for flying. So we have some stuff inside here. See if we can grab that. Credits, nice. Okay, and then the data log. We're gonna read the data log today too, at least one more. We'll gradually get through all of them, but I don't want to have an episode dedicated to reading a bunch of logs, but I definitely want to read them all. Let's go through here. William opens up the door. Nothing inside. Okay, there is something here though. Let's just take a look and see what it might be. These guys are... Oh, wait, what the heck? You guys undraft... Why did you get... No. Don't undraft yourself. You kidding me right now? They're like, hey guys, it's time to go to bed. Sorry, it's night time. We can't be here now. Which I might want to let them sleep. You know, like I can let them go. We can always come back in here after they're done sleeping. But I think we have a little bit of energy here. And we also have decent momentum. We're on a roll here. So let's just keep going. Just a little bit more. We might have this. This might be the last room, actually. You can see through that door. Yep, that's it. Good. So we undraft everybody. And yeah, now you can go night. Okay. So let's take the transfer, all the things. Yeah, let's select all, bring them over. And then salvage, same thing. Lots of scrap. Infra scrap is good. Hull scrap, nice. We'll just get all of that stuff. And then that's it. So that is yet another wonderful piece of hyperfuel just sitting in the open there too. Another derelict down. And another ship incoming. This time it is the Merchant Federation. So we don't have to worry about being boarded or anything, although we have so much of this crap going on too. I think there's enough scrap here to where I really want to protect this stuff. Right, because I don't have the industry. That's okay. I want to protect this stuff a little bit better. So why don't we go ahead and put in some more point defense? Does this generate heat? No. So if I place this in the middle of the floor, it's not that big of a deal, right? They can walk around it and everything. So I think we put one here. And I think I like the idea of having another one in this room. And I actually put one near the engines too, but I don't want to go too far because see how this goes all the way to this tile? So if I want to add another one later, then I'm going to have to move this point defense. Is that big of a deal? I don't know. I don't think so. I think maybe for now it'd be fine to have it. I think generally more central to in the middle of the ship is better, right? Because the circle. But if I put it over here like this, then we start shooting at it earlier, which is I think the big problem is like right now, most of our stuff, we don't start shooting it until it's already here. So if it's going to hit this, I don't have enough time to destroy it. So we're putting another one down here. I'm going to have more time to destroy it. Same thing with over here. I think we could do better when it comes from this side. I was getting bombarded quite a lot. Same thing, like basically everywhere I'm getting bombarded. So having more of these, I think, is just better. I'm wondering if there is some discomfort that gets passed through the wall by placing it here. If it's going to affect these bedrooms at all. Not sure about that. I already have one in position here, so we can go ahead and activate that. But I think I want this one done first. And so we can build that out, get that one going. And that'll protect us, at least in this sector, because they're all coming from this direction. Like this is a big chunk right here. Like that's going to be hard to destroy in time. These two little ones, fine, but the big one's going to be hard to destroy. And that's headed kind of, maybe it misses me. That might be close. That might miss me. I think it's going to miss, yeah. But, I mean, I still get the better protection by doing that right now. So it looks like we're going to have enough materials to do that. And we can just go ahead and build it now. And that's in the high energy area. Not that it matters, I don't think. But if I go into here, can we see turrets? I'm wondering if... No facility, no console facility found. So I don't have a gunning station, but I think it's just operations, right? The turrets. I'm trying to figure out like where the interface is to actually manage these things. Maybe it's just operations offline cannot communicate with other factions. That's not it. I don't see like, because these things have to recharge basically, and then operations is going to determine whether or not they charge fast enough. I think is what it is. So if I have better operators, then things charge faster. That's how I read it anyway, but that might just have to do with like ship-to-ship combat stuff though. Either way though, having another one of these I think is a big good thing. A big good thing. That's what I said, a big good thing. This thing's going to hit me. Yeah, that's coming. That's going to hit me if I don't stop it. But I think we're going to stop that one. Okay. Hello, Selena. Our mission is to always provide a fair trade. Well, you know what? That's what I'm on about, right? I like big trades. Let's take a look and see what you got. So, you are charging a premium for that, but you'll also pay me a very small premium for this. It's not even a premium, really. 169 is not that good of a price on the sale. Let's give you this oxygen tank. Providing supplemental oxygen when deployed. Yeah, I think that's kind of not going to be used. So I'm going to go ahead and just put the oxygen tank right there. I'll give you that for now. It temporarily enhances energy levels and perception. There might be a reason why I would want to use this in the future. So I guess I'll keep that. I want to keep all of these things. I want to keep most of these things. Carbon, we're not going to need for quite some time. So I can sell that for now. Yeah, we could just do this. So what do you have for me that I would want? Well, space food is a balanced, nutritious diet. And it's actually really cheap, isn't it? Provide complete and balanced nutrition for individuals working in space while being easy and safe to store, prepare, and consume. The problem is like artificial meat is so expensive and this is very cheap. So, but I think this is a single meal to where 1 unit of artificial meat makes many meals. So I'm not sure how to play that one. Nuts and seeds is a discount though. So maybe I grab like a couple of those. And energy cells being 222 is actually pretty nice because I know I can sell these for more. I just forgot what system it is, but I can sell those for more. Medical supplies is a good thing to have. These turn into those ICS pills. So I kind of want to have at least one of these so I can keep making those. And then I guess we'll take the space food. Okay, so from here, we need to give them something else because I don't really want to spend that kind of money. Small breaching charge. You can have that. Yeah, you can have that. And then maybe I'll give you 1 infra block because it's still technically... Nah, it's better for me to have that. So I'll give you the 250. I guess it's fine. I have 250 to spare. Go ahead and do that. And then we can have more pills for later when we're starting to move through things. And we'll break everything down.